now that I got that far, I'm going to put it in a note here. Paste.
You want to open up a new stop recording?
Yes, stop recording while this is happening. Save. It's going to go to picture. So I'm snapping the picture. File name, path, insert it, backslash, change it to zip, ZP, that's good enough. Now I grab it, oops. Right mouse click and copy to the buffer and save. Then I want to see how many screens it took. 71, which is large. Yeah. Okay. Then immediately I want to put it in here. So there is a little discussion going already. Did I edit as a comment?
Yeah.
I did?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So then I edit all my documents and save them.
So you want to add it to your notepad too, and your WordPad?
Yes. I have it in my Word, my RTF, and my spreadsheet. Right? And I saved it. What else have I not done yet? Here.
You're
Make it
recording
a little smaller. Blue. MSN recorder. And notepad. What else did I forget? Now the important thing is I want to find the URL for YouTube, which is here, and save it, copy it, send this note, and then put the URL in the discussion also.
Send it.
Now it's going to go to and save it here. My notepad. This is not it, so this is it.
But you know, this is your work.
Paste. Got it there. Also, I want to keep it small, so I make some spaces at the top. And now in the spreadsheet. And also close other spreadsheets.
It's going to get too many.
Yeah. So this is irrelevant for now, so I'm going to close this. And here.
What about your Word documents?
I don't have a Word document open, but the advantage of a spreadsheet is that you click it and it works. So you understand. So if I double click it, it should open another instance.
Where is it?
Sometimes there are issues, so it doesn't always work right in the default browser, all kinds of conflict, but doesn't I saved it. I'll make it just a little narrower so that it takes so much space. Okay.
Okay, we should, once we go through that, why don't you do this, is shut down the speaker here.
You want to reduce the volume?
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost shut.
Okay, but make it even small.
I want the CC.
What are you doing?
I want to get the CC, closed caption. This is on YouTube. You're confusing different things that have nothing to do with each other.
No, but when you...
Do you understand the difference?
Yeah.
This is on YouTube, and you're confusing that with a Zoom session, which is different. Okay, so now I minimize the email.
Yeah, but I don't like that sound in the background. So when I'm going to be talking, it's going
So
to be
what
talking.
do you want then?
I want you to go back to Google. I want you to go here. And I want you to just mute that. Mute it. Okay, good.
Fine.
Okay.
But what else do you want now? Let me save it now. And now we are ready to continue. I'm just going to make another picture and you repeat everything that we have done on your machine. Okay? I'm saving my picture, okay? I'm going to save my picture and increment it, give it a subscript of A. All other things being the same. So I could append an A to the year. So now it reads 2021A. And then I'm going to put a dash on the time and insert the current time, which is 9:38. So this is 9:38 p.m. Took almost 20 minutes just to prepare. And I haven't done anything else besides that. Now I'm saving it. I'm copying the new file name to the buffer. Copy, save. And now review additional details. And that alone, 69 screen, and I hardly have done anything at all. Okay. So now I start a new recording and I add that as a comment. Yes, I would like to share my screen. So let me just make it just smaller here. Oh, I want to add also the picture file name to the YouTube session. And I want to paste it in my spreadsheet before I do anything else. And I want to edit as a comment to my current Fisher file. Did you understand that? So tell me, what am I doing now?
You're not sharing your screen.
I just told you what I'm doing.
You told me what?
I'm pasting the Fisher, the last Fisher name.
Yeah, but you said you wanted to share your screen.
Right. File saved. I saved it in my notepad. Doesn't matter. You hear what I'm saying, don't you? Edit, paste, enter, and file save. Put it in the spreadsheet. Now I'm putting it in my WordPad also. Control V to paste and enter, and then press the save. I want to make it a little narrower. It doesn't take so much space. At this point, I'm ready to go back to my screen. This meeting is being live streamed. Got it. Okay, and now I want to add, I want to share my screen. What else? I want to share my screen, and I want to share the entire screen. Click share. Now I'm sharing the entire screen, right? Can you see my screen? What did I forget to do?
And you also have, and then you're having the step recorder. When you stop the recorder and start a new session.
I already started one, but it may not be a bad idea to do it all over again, just to make sure that they're very short. So let me pop it out. Yes. So I'm going to first add a comment, whatever is in the buffer. Can you see me? Pasting a comment, right? Now I want to stop the recording. I'll save it again. And tell me what subscript should I use now. So I'm adding B. And what else should I do? So I add B and delete A. Change the current time to 42, backspace, and 42. And I want to add a comment. This is just prepping. So far, we haven't started yet. So just prep. And I insert everything at the beginning in a FIFO manner, first in, first out. So prep will be in the beginning and demo will be in the far end. And then I will start chopping it, things that are not essential. Okay, so now I copy the whole new name into the buffer, right mouse click and copy, then press save. Now I want to see how many screens is it. 47, which is about right. I want to keep them at the most less than 50. Now edit as a comment, paste. Now I want to insert it all into all my documents. The new picture file name, you understand? Right mouse click, paste, and enter, and save. So what am I saving now, sir? That's right. Then the spreadsheet, paste, and save. Then edit as a comment to my YouTube. Paste, and enter, and then my notepad. And once in a while, I edit also to the pop-up. For my pop-up, I don't know where it is exactly, right? So pop it open. Now you see it. So I paste it here and I want to make it wider so it doesn't wrap around. Are you with me so far? Now I don't need it to be so tall. Oh. Yeah. Just drop it down and it will shrink again. Okay. Oh, here it is. Where is it? There we are. Okay, I'm good to go now. Did I edit as a comment? No, I didn't put it in my notepad. Edit, paste. So now, yeah, I have it in the notepad. This is B, yes. I have it twice, that's okay. Okay, so now I have it everywhere, right? I'm sharing everything. What did I forget to do? Not much, right? Okay. I'll move the camera a little bit, so. Make it a little bit so it doesn't have to take so much of the screen. That's good enough. Okay. So now I'm ready to follow your instructions. How do we run? We download it and install it, and now we have an icon on the screen there. Can you see my screen? Oops. Here's the icon. You see that? MetaTrader Editor 5. Yes, there are two icons. One is for the editor, and this is after you finish installing it, which I know that you know how to do, so I'm not going to go over it. And in the bottom, you see the MetaTrader icon. So now, tell me what to do next. Double click on MetaTrader 5 and wait for it to execute. Okay. And anytime there is a big post like that, okay, I've done that. What should I do next?
Move the step recording. So, locking.
Okay. Okay then.
And you want to stop recording or you continue recording?
Yeah, it'd be a good idea to keep them short, so I'm going to start now. Save. Take the previous one. Thank you. Change it to C.
Change 42 to 48.
Let alone to 6 minutes, amazing. Now,
And then copy to the button.
excuse me, now say running, or run, or ran, MT5. So we are no longer in prep, or we are still in prep. Okay, so that is it, and I'm copying to the buffer. Copy. Save, and now I want to see how many screens. 56 screens. Can you imagine that you think that you haven't done anything?
You underestimate how many screens.
Right, so I start a new recording. Add a comment with the previous file. Enter. Okay. So now what should I do?
The first thing it says, welcome to live update. Updates have been downloaded. Finally, terminal updates increases performance reliability. Press restart the terminal and install the updates. Do you want to do that or later?
Yes. You want to do it every time because they have improvements. So I say yes. Okay. Then you want to show details. And here you want to explain, look, the C, blah, 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 is your folder in which Tantamtaminat is a file structure. You have the drive, and then you have the path, and that is called roaming, and there is MetaTrader5 terminal, and this identifies you uniquely. So in a live update, and it's 64-bit type of exe file. This is all a file name, starting from the C:\/ all the time. It's a file name and a path. And the file name is called MetaTrader5, and prior to that, all of that is called the path, P-A-T-H. And every time you install it, you want to view it to see what the computer is doing. So I'm saying, don't hide details. I say yes, show me the details. So now it's reinstalled it, and it updated all the latest and greatest updates. In the meantime, I got a new file name I want to edit. I want to edit to my notes. So let's make this a little smaller temporarily. First of all, I want to add it, ADD, to my YouTube notes. And then I want to put it in my pop-up. So I go down to the end of the pop-up, and anytime I do anything like that, you see how it doesn't stick it in the right place. Press a couple of spaces and try to use the right mouse paste. This way, the program can trace better what you're doing. Then paste it also in my spreadsheet and save in my notepad. Edit, paste, and enter in my WordPad. Control V and enter and save. And most importantly, edit as a comment. Did I do that? Are you sure? If you're not sure, do it twice just to be sure. And now I'm ready to follow your instructions again. So what would you like to do now? To continue that, to demonstrate how to backtest. You don't need to minimize, just maximize this. If it confuses you, that way, when you want to add more comments, the others are there. Okay, I moved it.
Stop. This is probably now more than 50 screen.
All right, so stop. Save. Tell me what to do.
Change to
D.
Change 48 to 53.
5.3, and I want to say updated, which is the main thing that we have accomplished. So update. Copy the whole thing to the buffer. Save. What now? Review additional details. Scroll down to C27. It was a great idea to do. So start a new recording and immediately edit as a comment. So that will form the idea of a blockchain. So what is a blockchain? A blockchain is blocks of some content that are chained via some kind of a link. Like a file name is a chain of the current block that connects it to my previous spacer file. You understand? That's right, because this way, when I want to protect, because the files are getting too long, first of all, if I want to find just the update, I know which file is the updated. And when I want to make a booklet of all the steps, I have it, I have the link. Right, so now tell me what to do to create the backtest. That's right.
What are you seeing in front of you?
What I'm seeing the meta quote demo. I see the default Euro USD, the pair of currencies.
This is currency. So by default, MetaTrader will put currencies as their default and give you all the pairs of different currencies.
That's right.
So right now we have EUR, USD stands for the euro and the US dollar.
That's right.
So you can see
And H1 is our one.
right. So we can sell. So sell, you can see you have a sell and buy, and it's blinking red up the right hand corner of the chart, and we can see that it looks like it was doing in July. It started in July. In July, you can see 2021, and it goes on the horizontal axis. It goes on to August 19th.
Right. So this is the axis.
Right, the x-axis, you can see that it also gives us the time. You can see that it looks like it may be GMT time because it says August 19th at 2 a.m. Do you see that?
Right.
Bring your cursor over there. You can see that it says August 19th.
Yes.
What's happening? You can see there, and on your y-axis.
Another good idea is to turn the cursor into a cross. Let's see if we can turn the cursor into a cross. Crosshair. Control F or press this button. And now we got the cross. So it makes it a lot more obvious where we are at.
You see here, if you go all the way to the end, go all the way to the end to your right, you can see with your cursor there, you can see it says 2021 August the 19th, and now it says even it's at 4. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and it opened at 116,873, and it gives you the high and it gives you the low. So you can see, and if you go all the way to the beginning, it started, this chart, it started in July 27th, right?
Yes. So this is what the back test is to go backwards in time to test the performance.
So we see in green is green right there is how the euro US dollar is going. And it looks like what's doing better here, the dollar or the euro compared to the US dollar? That's the question.
So the question is, what is the trend? The overall trend, it's going down. Okay.
Substantial,
Yes.
right? During July 30th, in the beginning of August,
It reached the peak somewhere here, and from here on it goes down, and you can also draw a line. So maybe that will be a good opportunity to draw a line. So we can find out how to draw a straight line. Now, what would you like to do then?
I'd like to just see what I'm looking at before I.
Okay, fine. So you tell me what you
Okay,
want.
now, the red line, the solid red line,
Yes,
highlight the solid, where the solid red line.
here, for example.
Right. The solid red line, notice, put your person here, it says moving average, it says 14, so it's 14 periods, the moving average. It tells me the time, it tells me the value.
Right.
So what is the value, that advantage of a moving average versus the actual data points?
It's just
That's the question.
it's just the sum of the data points divided by the number of data points.
Basically, it's going to make it smoothing, right?
Yes.
It's going to smoothen. You see it where? You see it a lot of times, even in COVID testing, they'll show you what is the 7-day average of the COVID cases. It's always a good way for people to see more in detail in the trends.
Yes.
So it's smoothing it out. Now, let's stop the recorder so we know that we talked about just what was.
Okay, so I'm stopping it now.
Before we do that.
I'm saving it. Are you doing the same?
No.
Please do the same. Turn your picture on and do the same. I call it E. I put in 10.
Now it's 10 p.m. We can change all the things.
10
0.
p.m. And what we have done so far is explain, right? Oh, the crosshair. Are you recording with MSN Recorder? Can you please do that? Please do that. I'll come over to help as soon as I finish with this.
Notice it only did 3 screens.
Because you were inside the application all the time. Okay. So can you record MSN Recorder, please? No, you can do it. Just make it smaller. Click on don't minimize it, just find it. Right. Then here, there's a button, a little smaller, so you can see the button. Now it's going to start with it's not the 5 minutes. Buffer. Full screen. paste it in the notepad at the very top, make some empty space at the top. It's not all right, and then put it in the notepad. You do that. Or put the date and make it, extend it to make it complete 5 minutes, and this will be embedded in the file. So let's review. The time now is put in 8-18-2021. 2021, underbar, we for Wednesday, underbar, 10:03 p.m. This is before. And now, underbar TX for text, then skip to the end after the file name format, the MPEG, insert a space, and write empty 5 your USD, EUR for euro, USD for US dollar, space, empty, like MetaTrader5. That's fine. I forgot that you did it already. Then put moving averages, moving average. That's good. MA 14, moving average 14. Yes. Okay. Let me just demonstrate to you a moving average, okay? No, I want to do a moving average. I need to open my spreadsheet anyway. So I open my spreadsheet. I'm pasting, overlaying it. Can you see my spreadsheet? Okay. Right. So in the meantime, let me continue. Can I do that? I'm opening a new tab. So put in let's say that today is 8/18/2021, right? 8/18/2021. Okay. And I extend it to line 10. Insert, can you see me? And I call it date. Okay. And then I put another column, your USD, capital letter EUR, USD, US dollar, right? And now I'm going to put in some value. Let's say $1.18. So it's where my cursor was. Right then, what? Just make up an example. Doesn't matter what it is. Here is 117. Okay. 1.17. Okay, so 1.1792 doesn't matter. It's okay. So this is the dollar value. So I go home and I want to convert it into a dollar. So home,
I'm not sure that's a dollar.
dollar, don't worry about it, I'm
Because it's
sure.
in Europe. That's in the dollar.
By default, it is expressed in dollars. Now I'm going to extend it, okay? So the next one, let's say that it is going down by 10 cents. So the next one will be $1.10. Okay, or 8 cents. Yes, I'm going down, and now I'm going to extend it to the end. Now I'm going to, just to make it, doesn't matter. Now I'm going to format it. So it will be more formatted.
So why is some
As
dollar
number,
signs
just
and
be
others
quiet,
not?
please, for a second. Thank you. So, okay. So now I want to do a moving average, MA2. Okay. MA2, a 2-day moving average. So this will be equal to August 18 plus August 19 divided by 2. You understand? In parentheses divided by 2. And now we're going to drag it to the bottom. So now we have done a moving average. And now I want to take it here and put the formula at the bottom. So I copy the formula. Copy and paste special underneath. Value only. Do you follow me? Now I'm going to go back to the original and restore it. So I have the number there, delete. So that shows you how to calculate the moving average. So go to the review and make an audit, or I want to trace precedent to show you with line how it works. So you can see here, you see the formula on the bottom. Do you understand what it is? Okay, so now I want to graph it. I calculated it here, but I can create the same thing with the chart by default. I mark it all. I want to insert, and I want to select the chart. Let's see if this will work. That's good. I got it here. And here you can see it. This is a linear regression. A trend line, a linear, and put the function in, display, and also forecast into the future
but that's not
for
moving out.
pom 5 periods. Okay, so an R square is perfect. You can see that it is going straight down. Okay,
Where's it moving out?
I haven't done it yet. So now I want to add another. I want to add another chart. The same thing, but this time we'll make it into a moving average. Oh, 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 insert. Okay, I forgot. Same thing. Same chart, right? Now, add trend line. Let's select moving average instead.
There it is.
First of all, I want to mark it. If there is something there.
Go back up. Go back up. Moving average.
And like default, it is 2 periods. Right. Then I can color it differently. So, because they're on top of each other, it may be hard to see which one is which. So I'll color that red. And you see them now, you see them right on top of each other. Okay.
So let's stop the.
So I will rename sheet 2 MA2 or MA. Doesn't work. MA2 good enough. No, I want it uppercase. Just so slow. Somehow. Yeah. Okay. I want to go back to sheet 1. Save it. And stop the recording. I'll show an example of moving average in Excel. Save. And change the E to F. Are you saving it too? Why? 15 minutes, or can you imagine it? I'm going to put the note here, MA2. So, okay. Yes. Right mouse click and copy to the buffer. Click save. Now review additional details. 114 screens. Okay, so we start new recording. Okay, you can see all the steps. So new recording and add a comment. Paste and enter. And we are continue. So minimize Excel. Doesn't matter now. Let's continue. Later on, we'll do it faster.
Now that we see, we understand that this is the moving average. And what do we do back test? So explain to us what a back test.
Back test is going backward in time from the current time. Like right now, the current time is August 18 or
no,
August
16 at 6 a.m.
19, depending on which time zone you are at.
Yeah.
But in the current time zone, it's August 19 at 3 a.m.,
No, 6 a.m.
6 a.m., whatever it is. You cannot see when. You are going to go in time, watch my cursor backwards in time.
What's the purpose of it? What's the purpose of that?
The purpose of it is to see how much money we made in the last period. You have to run the back tester to see exactly what is the default value. But going backwards in time to see on this historical chart, how much money did the algorithm make?
Okay, what's the algorithm saying here? What's
The
meta-
algorithm is saying MA, moving average.
And when does it buy and when does it sell?
Every time the red line exceeds the chart, it buys. When it is over the chart, it buys. So for example, for my cursor now, it should go into a buying transaction. That is the rule. We'll look at the code later. For now, understand what it is. We go long, and anytime it's below like this, we exit and we go short. So here is a little tiny short trade right there, which is about flat. So it basically lost money or didn't make money. Here's another large short. All the way to here, it made money, and another short here, it made money. And here, another small short, it made a little, but here it goes long. No, all of these are, excuse me. Here it goes over.
Going over it, it's selling or going over it? Fine. But it's selling when it goes over.
When it goes over, it's buying. When it goes under, no, it's selling. When it goes over, it is selling. And when it is going under, it is buying. So here it should be buying. And here it should be buying. Yes, we'll look at the code and we'll see.
Explain what is happening.
I'm not sure. You have to look at the code. I think that this is it, but you don't have to worry about it. When we backtest it, it will make errors every time. And then
Now look in the corner here. You see in the upper blue corner where it says sell 82.8 and it says buy 83.1.
Yes.
It's moving.
Yes.
Moving. Buy and sell.
So what?
Knowing that it's dynamic.
Yeah, it's changing all the time. And it tells you how many bid and asks or sell and buy are there. 0, 1, 9, 10. You understand? And that is called market depth. You understand? When there's large numbers, it means like 5 and 6, the market is deeper. There are a lot more buyers and sellers, as opposed to when it is shallow and there's only one or no buyers. Now we go to the menu, and let's click on the menu and find where's the back tester. And then we will stop. Strategy testers. That's what it is. That's what it is called. Strategy tester. Okay. Let's just click on it.
Let's click on it and
then
stop the recording.
Yes. So now we know what it is called. So I'm putting it in a note here, strategy tester. That's what we are doing. This is called the strategy. The MA 14 is a strategy. I'm putting MA 14. Okay? Yes. So I added it as a comment to my cursor. Save. Now stop the recording. Save.
Change it G. That's to a G.
Okay, change it to G.
Change the 15 to 22.
22.
And add now strategy testing. Is that the right thing?
MA14. Just for edit measure, I'll also put the path. Save it. Now let's see what we got here. 4 screens, very good. So that is good. Not so many screens. And a new recording and add a comment. Paste and empty. Now I can also add comments in my various in YouTube. Paste and enter. In my pop-up. Right mouse click and paste. In my notepad. Edit, paste, and enter. I want to make it wider so it doesn't wrap around. File, save in my spreadsheet. One thing for you to understand that all of this is going to be automated and happening a lot faster than I'm doing it now manually, just to demonstrate to you what the automated system will do. And finally, my word pad. I'll go paste, paste, and enter. And save. Okay. So now I've saved it everywhere. I'm ready to click on the chart itself and proceed with the backtest. You tell me, how do I backtest? Just demonstrate it to the menu item. What do you want now? No, you want to highlight what it is that you want to backtest. So we want to backtest the moving average. So you can open the plus sign and highlight the moving average. Can you see that? So tell me what to do next. I just showed you where is the strategy tester. View. Okay, view. Yeah, you can click on it or click on Control plus R. This agent. Here, now it appeared on the bottom. When I pressed on agent, it appeared on the bottom. You see? Okay. Now we want to make the strategy tester window larger. So, see that I made it larger? Overview.
Oh, here. Stop here.
This is the overview.
The overview here. Oh, here you can see when you visualize, you see where you buy and where you exit. Remember up and down? Click on the visualize.
Okay, so I click on the visualize.
You see
And now it tells you what we are backtesting. Example, moving average, that exe5. It's a good time to stop now.
See the start on the lower right hand corner in green?
Yes.
Just start. Click on that, just start.
Okay, that would be a good idea. So let me just see if I can copy this. No, it doesn't let me copy.
And then it has the symbol. What happens if you click start?
Yeah, let me click start and then we'll stop. I mean, then now it will take time and it starts testing. So now it's a good time to stop the recording. Save. And tell me what to do. Page. Page. And then just start it. Start.
No, but it was start for visualize.
Start. Underbar. Visualize.
How did you get the visualize out?
You clicked on overview and it shows you the images. Visualize, and before that you click overview. You selected also the example. MA. Selected. Okay. Now I highlight the whole thing. I can also take snap there. I want to make sure that that is not getting to be too long. The file name plus the path. Still, it will refuse to save it when it gets too long. Now I say click save. What else? Right. Now I scroll down to see 35 screens, which is very good. So now, new recording, add a comment. What should I do now? Paste and then what? No, enter so you can see the path. Otherwise, you can see just the tail end of it. And then what? And then while it's still working, yes, right.
Now go back. Go back. Go to the left. Let's see if it's here. So this made into canvas.
Here, you see here,
Yeah.
sell. You see? So when you highlight it, you know if it is selling or buying.
So notice it's underneath moving out.
Right.
Do you have any tools?
Not yet. Let it work for a while. In the meantime, let me paste some notes, okay? So I want to go to my notepad, edit, find, paste, and enter, find. File, save. A spreadsheet. Paste, and enter, and save. My pop-up. normal word. Right. Word, right.
Okay,
Paste.
did you do?
I pasted in my WordPad in all the different places. Okay.
So what this did just the visualization, it's doing the visualization. of the average.
Here is a blue screen, a blue arrow. So
Where?
let me change it to a cursor. Cross, it doesn't let me change it to a cross. Right there, you see, it says buy, right here. You understand?
It's above the moving average.
Yeah, and you see the red line between them, which means that it before it sold and now it is buying. So it got out of the trade. It started, the dash line show you that there is a trade. And when you place the cursor on it,
There's another one. See it to the end there?
yes, there's another one here, right?
That red going down means what?
It's a sale.
Sell my trade. So then that means enter the trade or exit?
It depends where you were
I'm
before.
selling my euro. And what's the blue?
On the blue, would say buy probably.
And buying the euro.
Or that exit.
And
Just
buying an
exit.
not above.
The blue is an exit, so because before it says sell. Place the cursor here, it says sell. Number 4 sell. You see that? The blue just told you that, oh, buy.
This is entering a new trade.
So it buys, since
Since it's above.
it's below, it went below the candlestick, so it buys. The red line. You understand? So it buys when it is making money now because the market, the market is going up and it buys. So it's in a buy transaction. So now it is making money because the market is going up. When it concludes it, it will mark it as with the red line. Right now, it's in the middle of the transaction.
Okay, so this is drawing it for each day. So this is what do we put in here? We do visualize, right?
Yes.
So this is not strategy tester, or
it is strategy testing.
So it is, but where we mentioned the word back test.
That is what it is doing now. Strategy tester is doing a back test.
I thought there was one that we said strategy tester and we said start. I didn't see that.
We did say start. Now it is in the process of it. Whenever it's done, it will tell you. Or you can stop it if you want. Let me just go. This is ticks. Trade. I'm clicking on the tabs on the bottom. History, operation, and journal. It has to finish. If you stop it, you may not let it generate a report. But we can go into the editor, click on the editor icon. At the bottom, there is an editor icon. There are 2 icons. You see, one is the trader and the other one is the editor. Then it shows you the backtest. So it shows you the settings. Oh, it says stops, you see? And
Oh, yeah, now it's a stop. Okay. Stop.
I don't want to stop. I want to show you this is what we are doing. The expert, moving average, EXC5, Euro USD, hour one, last year.
Oh, the problem with
Next
the
time
years-
we'll change the period. Right now it's a year.
it's year to date,
2021
it's not a year.
0101 year to date. 2021 0817. So
That's
it's
why it's taken-
8 months.
Just do a month, because in the beginning what we saw was-
Fine, tam. I'm talking about what we are doing, not what we should have done. The forward is no. Delay is 0. Modeling is every tick. Deposit is $10,000, and we will see how much money it will make on a $10,000 deposit. And then you can click on the input tab and you see what is the input. Value, start, step, and stop. You understand?
Here it says the average period is not 14. Well,
So it is testing at 12 and it is displaying 14. It displayed 14 before.
and what's this moving average shift? Oh, it's going by step, and it looks like it's going down. It says start 12, step 1, stop at 120. Okay, so I guess it started 117, so you want to get out of the trade at 120. So,
Yes.
and what's a moving average shift? That's 6.
Shift, how many ticks it shifts?
What's the difference between moving average 12? What's a moving average shift? And it's just-
Shift is telling you how big the candlestick is. So every so many ticks, it starts a new candlestick. You understand? And shift. You don't know. Search it. Go to help. Press F1. Let's say that you don't know. You press F1, and the help pops up, and you can put in what a shift is and find out. Fine. So I'm going to stop it now. And save. So what did we do to display it the way I did?
Put H, put on.
Fine. What next? 1040. What have we done? It created it. Or we did input, right? Yeah.
What?
I pressed the input tab.
Oh, inputs.
Inputs tab. Okay.
No, but we also do settings.
Settings. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes. Settings plus input tab. Okay. Okay. Oh, and also this is 12 instead of 14. It's 12 MA. So initially it defaults to 14 and then we tested 12. You understand that?
By default, it does 12.
Can you repeat what I said?
Originally, moving average was at 14, and now it's just at 12.
Right. And how many screens? Yes, I'm not recording. Edit count. What should I do now? Enter, okay. Now I can also put it as a note in my live screen. Okay. So I put it in my note. Okay, now. Let's see what. I just press the right menu just to see what it does. Anyways.
Okay, now you have a graph. We looked at the inputs tab.
All right.
Go to the graph.
Okay, here's the graph tab. So you can see this is the balance equity. So you can see in total, we make money or lose money. What is the answer? Did you hear me asking you a question? I asked you, did it make money or lose money?
Equity is lost.
How can you tell?
Because the equity line is below the balance line.
No, because the equity line, which line, blue or green?
Equity line is green.
So how do you tell that the algorithm lost money?
And then the equity, you can see at the very end, the equity on August 1st is below the purple one.
Tell me the number.
It says 20, 21, 01, 08. We started with 10,000.
And how much do we have now?
Looks like you have less than 10,000.
About between 9,908, lower than 9,908. So the algorithm lost money.
You see those little bars there, those green bars underneath the equity? It looks like these are areas in which you were gaining some money.
Yes. Oops, now it started making money all of a sudden. Yeah, for that period. Yes. So now that we did the graph, let me stop the picture. We'll go one by one. So now we did the graph. Save. 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 Right.
Pictures.
I don't know. I didn't intend to go to pictures. Oh. No, it runs out of frame. So I have to go to a picture. See, this is the problem with the machine is overloaded. I have to go to document, find psr.txt. Can you help me find it, please? LMNOP. O, way down. After O, PSR. Here it is. Grab the last one. I think I had the I already, but I don't see it. No? Okay. All right.
And change 28 to 46.
46.
Take out the 28.
And we did graph. What did we do?
We lost one or something.
Yeah, no, it just stored it in the wrong place. Highlight. Copy.
Oh, you don't want to put the path to.
No, let's go. We already did it. Now let's review additional. Hopefully it's not so many. One step, that's nice. If you want to have an example. Write the comment. Okay. So we did the graph. Now we can do the agent. So the agent shows you the course. Journal. Oops. Disappeared.
Oh, it says now question problem. See, that's what happens to me a lot.
Doesn't matter. Happens. Happens. There are dots. There's an X and there's dots. Now the question is when it disappears, how to get it back. So place the cursor where it says 2 lines and make it larger. You see how I moved it? So tell me what to do to make it, to move it some more. Grab onto what? You see there is an X in the very left corner of the, right next to the time there is an X. When you click, when you press it, it will disappear. Now it disappeared, right? Go back to moving average. Then click on test. See? And test opens it. So tell me how to close the tab and how to reopen it. X does what? Highlight it, right click, select test. So let's suspend it now. Stop the recording. The picture, stop picture. Save. Take I and do G. Okay, so J. Thank you. The time is 50. 50. So
now how can we see the visual?
now I want to see how many screens I got. One screen, which is really good. So I started recording. And I added a comment to the previous one, and now I got a couple of short files. And it's still running. What would you like to know now?
Where is it running?
It says stop. Understand? So stop means it is running. This is on the graph. So oh, on the screen, visualize. Overview.
Remember where we had division section, where is that still? Is that on the other one? We had those two, the editor or something? Yeah. That's called what? That icon on the very bottom that you just clicked is called what?
Editor.
That's called editor?
One of them is the editor. And the other one, strategic testing visualization.
Below, and that's where it says sound. Crouches below.
Yeah, here, let's say an example here. It says buy, see? Anytime it goes below, it wants to buy. So if it bought at this point and it sold at this point, it made money. So you see, it anticipated that it is going to go, the red line is going to go below and the candlesticks are going to go above. It's clear. Okay. Right, this transaction with the cursor was right between here and here, it made money.
It's not a, look at it, go to the blue one.
Sell.
No.
It bought here, buy, and it sold here, sell, and between the two of them, number 22, sell. Number 21, buy. Transaction number 21, it bought.
No, it says, no, listen to this. It says right here, it says 20 is greater than 21. Means that so where was that we got? Where did we get it? So I have to wait because this is going to proceed for so many months in order for me to get the final reserve, final performance report.
Yes. So we can stop it now, go to sleep, and come tomorrow. In case so you can continue that, it doesn't do anything. Send the video, you want to stop.
I want to stop also the Zoom.
Fine, let's show me how to convert it toward the pisser. Do you know how to do that? If I want to make instructions for the student, how should I edit and put a comment in the pisser?
Stop recording?
No. I want to open the file and make notes in the pisser files. Tell me what to do.
You have to go to the where you PSR.
Tell me what to do. Click on the icon here. File Explorer. Can you hear me? Open File Explorer. Go to the pisser subfolder. Oh, okay, fine. So here I have recent file is J, right? You click on it, double click on it. It will open up this recording, you see? Right. So double click on it. Will display it in the browser. We go to the top there. You see that? Right mouse click and copy to the buffer. You understand? In Word. You go open Word. File. Open. Browse. You don't know, let me teach you, please. Paste. Then open. Now you've got it. Now we're going to save it first before it crashes. No, Control V to paste first of all. This is what the buffer contains, you understand? So now I want to change it to save it in another place with another name. Because this is what it makes as a temporary file. You understand?
Where are you going to say?
In the log folder. I want to open my notes and find the or the pisser, either one. Pisser will be good, so it will have the same name as the pisser, but just a Word document. I'm going to change the name to the pisser name, edit, copy, paste it here. Now I'm going to go file save. You understand? Tell me what to do then. Save as, browse. Now I got the recording, you see? So I insert it in front of the recording. Control V. And I add a dash at the end. So I have the recording number and the file name. You understand? And then instead of zip, I change zip to docx. Right now it's in another format. Let's save it like this first. This is not a doc format. What format is it? Single file web page. MHT. It's an HTML, Microsoft HTML file format. I want to first keep it in the original file format. Copy and save. Now I'm going to paste it in here. Control V and enter. Now that is an edit. I can edit now. I should have a screen here. I can make some notes. Let's put a note here, call it graph or something like that. Graph 10. Okay, or equity, balance, whatever. Okay, now I want to file save, browse. And change it also to Word now. Show a Word document instead of MH Word, docx. And I'll give it also, I'll put A, or put another subscript here, H1. Okay. All right, now. Yeah. Living or 1. Okay. And we can put also what is the path. That's the problem right now. Yeah, it's in Fisher, which is fine. But we can add the path also if we want to. Just to be sure, I'll insert that also in here. It makes it awfully long. We'll see if it works. So far, so good. If there's some information we lost, I said, fine, continue anyways. That's it. Now I can put in the new file name right here. Control V. Enter. And also go to the top of the file and insert it. So here is another file name, Control V. Now I have the same file in multiple formats and I save it again. I'll review the additional detail. Now we can close it all together. You understand? I'll minimize it. Notice the path that it gives it wrong. Okay. I'm going to put that also here. Yes. I'll say. Let me close this document. Spreadsheet. Save. Add a comment. See the MHTML? MHT for short, or MHTML, is a Microsoft hypertext markup language. Do you understand it? What is it? Right. And that is a problem that a lot of people cannot read it. So yeah. All right, so I'm going to stop now. Yes, sir. Try to save it again. Now I have J, so what should it be next? Okay. And the time is 11:05. 11:05 p.m. And what we have done is edit picture. Edit.
Yes, sir.
To this file. Okay. Copy and save. Now additional details. 78 screens. Imagine it.
So let's wrap this up.
So no recording. Add a comment. We want to wrap everything up. So I'm going to leave only that. You can leave it to run overnight. Yeah, but Fisher you can keep until the morning, you understand? I'll make the spreadsheet a little wider. Okay. I'll save it in Excel. I'm saving it in the pop-up. You understand? Tell me how to save it. right mouse click. No, move it, right? Paste, then a return. And now in my notepad. Edit, paste, enter, always enter, file save. And in WordPad, Word, MHT service, dark. Which one was it in here? Yes. So here, this is my Word document. Control V and enter. And save it. And then in my WordPad, where's my WordPad? My WordPad is, oh, here it is. Yeah. Yeah. Control V and enter. Okay. So what's next then? Save what? WordPad, I'm saving it again. Saved it now.
Save itself.
Select it. Here, save it again just to be sure.
And now it's stuck in YouTube Live.
Oh, I forgot. Let me put it in the comment in YouTube Live too.
Go back to
Go back to Zoom.
minimize all this. Stop sharing.
I just want to go back to Zoom, that's all.
It's here. Continuous viewing. Stop sharing it. Stop sharing.
You want me to stop sharing? Okay, stop sharing. Yeah.
Stop sharing. All right, now what you want to do when you stop sharing, you want to go to your control panel screen. Yeah. Now,
Just tell me please what to do.
put it more.